Guess I misclicked and I forgot about being on casual, but anyways, let's just do this. So I don't want rag, obviously, and I got a pretty good hand. Could be better. And that's a lot better. So since this is casual, I can expect anything, and I'm seeing a Mad Bomber. So I'll just play my Mad Scientist that I got last turn. So he just totems up. Didn't get a taunt totem, which that's what he probably wanted. So here I just decided that, I never really rely on kill command to the face in most of my games. There's only been like once or twice where I had to push, and that's usually against a mage. And here I wasn't expecting the Earth Shock, but oh well. If I can't play my secrets, can't play my secrets. So here I had a decision to make whether I wanted to do, you know, that or that, and I decided to do Animal Companion. And Misha's really nice here, because his board is just a 1/1. So here, if you really want to push, he'll do Flametongue Totem or Rockbiter or something close to that. And I wasn't expecting that combo to kill my Misha. That was a really good play from him, and he regained his board control perfectly. So here I just decided to Loatheb. I don't want him to do Feral Spirit, because that would really hurt me. I mean, regardless of him not having Unbound, I really don't want him to have Feral Spirit. But he plays a Frost Wolf. And it was really strange why he didn't do it, didn't sack his Flametongue Totem just to kill my guy anyway. I think he's expecting me to play a second creature, more or less. And so I just decided to put my Freezing Trap down so that if he does attack with the Frost Wolf, he's going to have to redo it. And here I mean, I've not been playing against people who play at least one Lightning, so I fell for it, which was kind of sad that I should have remembered about it. But in my hand, I didn't really have good things to do anyways, and I really wanted a stealth creature so that I can actually attack into it. But he did get my Freezing Trap, so that's a good news for me. I didn't actually get hurt. And here I don't want him to use a totem to kill my Wolf Rider. I want him to use his face if he does Rockbiter. So, it's like a free 3 damage even though I didn't do it the last turn. So here he just totems up, which is kind of interesting. And then he passes. So I was like, okay, well. Then I'll just play. And here I really want him to either use an AoE or, to prevent him from using his totem basically. And he fell for it. And he's deciding to kill my Azure Drake, obviously, with that 4 damage there. But he couldn't, because I put my Freezing Trap. It's not very common to play Freezing Trap like that. And here comes the Fire Elemental. This is where I felt like I was in trouble because I haven't seen his Hex. And I was really worried about seeing a Hex. And so I decided to just play what I have, regardless of the Hex. And I start going face, because this is the time to push, because he's also pushing. And he previously had board control, and he still does if he has Hex. And if he doesn't have Hex, then, if I can just use my high main to the face, right now it's a really good time for me because his health is half of mine, pretty much. So here he plays Ancestral Spirit on his Fire Elemental. I have my Owl, and this is a really nice time to have Defender Argus because he has really big damage ready for Bloodlusting. So here I got him down to 3 health. And then I have a high main, so Death Rattle protects me. Basically, he has to have AoE Lightning Storm and a Silence against my Leper Gnome to actually hold out enough. And he decides to just, show off his board presence that he has. Um, if I did not defend of Argus, I would have gotten hit really hard. And if last turn I didn't have a Leper Gnome, then, you know, he would have cleaned my board perfectly. And then Bloodlust the next turn, and I would lose pretty much in 2 turns of 30 health. I would lose in 2 turns, but he did not, so I win.